Alright guys, so my vanilla wipe has ended, and as you saw in my past few videos, we were freaking loaded. So kind of sad all that loot has been vanished away, but I want to show you guys what we'll be building for the next vanilla wipe after New Year's. Now obviously this is a cave-based design. Specifically, it's one of these double caves with a trap and no buckets for people to come down. Right now I'm prepared to have the right side over here at the bottom built into. That's where I've practiced on. The left side will probably go to one of my friends or allies. But anyways, let's take a look at what you're gonna find when you come in here. So let's see your rating. You'll probably go through these armored doors. I know there's this little gap here. Not really viable though, as it's gonna cost double. First of all, you see that armored wall. Probably not gonna go through that. 2 doors here, just an airlock so I don't get shot as I'm coming out. And then hopefully, I'm thinking when the raiders get to this point, they'll give up. It is a roof stacking bunker, but inside of a cave. Just in case these doors are left open for whatever sake, these shotgun traps should eliminate anybody coming in. Now let's take a look at the inside. So here we are in the main loot room. I think I've counted 26 boxes overall in this cave, and about 16 to 18 of them are here placed in the main loot. We've got the workbench tier 3. Furnace area, this is where I'll be cooking up my sulfur, just in case they have started to raid me. They won't get to the sulfur first. We've got boxes stacked and scattered throughout the loot room. TC over here, obviously some places to cook up food, but this really just makes it easier to get around here. And then you come to the roof stacking. Now up here I've got a separate little bed with a few boxes as well. But to get out of this cave base, I will be having to build a triangle roof. There you go. And you come to this secondary loot. This is going to be metal or cooking up metal in the furnaces / gear sets, weapons, everything like that I wouldn't care too much about losing if I'm getting raided. Obviously, we'd keep a few weapons back in the main loot for base defense, but it's triple roof stack. So you've got this 2 armored roofs here. Go ahead and shoot that out for you. So there's an armored roof. Second armored roof, third armored roof here. Now to get out, obviously we're gonna have to place the triangle. And there you go, we're into the armored up shotgun trapped airlock. There's 2 doors to the front. And as you can see, I'll have to be leaving this twig up as I'm online just because you can't replace this to get back in. But I'll take security over maneuverability and convenience and stuff like that, because my sulfur and loot is pretty much the most important thing. Now the upkeep on this thing honestly isn't too terrible. 64 high quality a day, approaching being really expensive, but I'm sure I can handle that. And only 2,600 metal frags, and the entire thing is metal and armored. So we've got a few possible ways to raid this. Right after you hit the front door, let's say you go for these armored walls, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Or if you go through the bunkers, you've got the first 2 doors, 4C4, plus 8 per roof. So already that's going to be over 26C4. And for the third and one of the last ways to raid this base, they might choose to go up. So the smartest way possible could be through these 2 doors, through the roof. And if they choose to go up here, they'll be directly into some loot. But I'm sure I'll have armored doors slapped up here as well, so that's an extra 2 doors. That would be the cheapest path to get here to the loot, but obviously I'm going to be switching some things up so somebody can't just watch this video, bring the exact amount of C4, and go through that path. Still fine-tuning the base, but that is kind of just a rough design of how it's going to look. I know some of you guys are interested in what kind of bases I build. But there you go. Without it being a suicide bunker with like drop boxes or whatever, it is kind of the safest cave I can come up with. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, maybe some tips or suggestions that I wouldn't have known. Really quickly, I'm going to show you how it might look from a raider's perspective, hitting this thing using only C4. Okay, That shotgun trap didn't even get destroyed after 8 C4, but I believe we could run right past it. Now at this point, they'll be 12 C4 deep into some guns, gear sets, metal or metal fragments probably. And assuming they don't know about going up this way, and we'll get that problem fixed by wipe day, they're gonna go in here. Okay, 20 C4 deep at this point. They've got one roof left until the loot. And there you go, 28 C4 to get here. Now we could add some doors and whatnot here, but I like all the excess room. We end up having to store a bunch of loot by the end of wipe. You guys may also be like, why don't you use one of those straight backwards caves so you don't have to make all those curves with roofs and stuff, which we might end up doing because it is a bit easier to roof stack in here. That's 3 roofs here we'd have to go through just to get to the back, which is about the same cost with less effort. So I thought I might be pretty appropriate to go for a cave base right after having shown my base build. Let's see how secure they can make it. Obviously, it's a bit different when you can just seal off walls. It's going to be a lot more expensive than a vanilla cave, but these are totally doable as a solo player, which is nice, as long as we instant off the back. Oh, if it's all armored, I don't know if we brought enough. We know we got to go to the back left side of this one. Just having experience here. Okay. That might be a huge weakness right here. Can we send 4 rockets? See where that stone goes, and we'll take that armored if we have to. Let's see if they're leaving any loot up here. Doesn't look like it. Hopefully we can squeeze through there. It's going to be a lot cheaper. Oh, we got some Christmas lights. So that's a garage door skin. Beds. Yo, that might be the cheapest raid possible. Let's see what these beds say. Nothing yet. Leaving it stone there in the back too. We'll send rockets for sure. Okay, garage doors down. Lights on too. One more rocket here should do it. We've got boxes, boys. TC, let's go. Can we reach it? Or is it going to be locked? Oh god, I've just realized I didn't bring explode ammo. Take that TC out. Let's send a rocket in there, and we'll get this thing sealed off pronto. It's a sleeper up there too. Another sleeper through the wall there. Cave 1. Does this mean that they have stuff on the other side? Shotgun trap coming through the wall. Nothing in the furnaces. Let's see what this is. If you can recognize the clan name. This is Sock's clan. Just AK set on him. I'm thinking these guys might have some loot up there. Seeing the garage door. But we're going to check over here first. L9 AK weapons. Hazy sets. Come on. All right, 128 tech trash. Let's go. And for that TC, 40k sulfur. I mean, it was a decently expensive raid. Might be about breaking even at that point. We're gonna need to see some crafted up rockets or C4. 68 freaking laptops though. 47 cameras. Now to see where that garage door goes up there. More shotgun traps. I'm liking the looks of this guy's coffins, but they're all locked. And sleepers all kitted out. 4 of them, 5 of them. My god, how big is this clan? Any more juice on their bodies? M249. I'm guessing we're gonna have to burn these out, man. I mean, I'm not gonna take the time to destroy them. Let's burn them out. While that's happening, gonna check this garage door down here actually as well. Okay, that's a generator, another sleeper. I think that's 7 so far. Launcher on his back. Can we get rockets? Not on him. Boxes, gear sets, pretty much empty. Stuck in refinery in here as well. Let's check the progress of our boxes up here. Ooh, fire spreading a lot more than I wanted. Here we go for the juice. I guess a lot of these were empty. About 7 or 8 of them had loot. Ooh, we got rockets sneaking out over here. Must be rockets in this back box. Don't want that thing to fall. 23 rockets. Let's go, guys. Here we go, boys. 15 C4, 30 more rockets. Makes 53 overall. That's just the explosive box, too. Check out all that explode ammo. Almost 100 satchels, too. Okay, tons of weapons. Gear sets. Another auto turret, more weapons. Oh my god. Bro, back here in the corner, more explode ammo. And more LRs and weapons. Alright, so yeah, looks like we saw the loot. Definitely gonna be profit, just not a very secure base build, leaving some parts stone. Plus that gap right by the front door. Not a good decision. Ironically, I think my vanilla cave is going to be safer than this one, which is kind of funny.